My poetry is crack. So cracked, that's why I'm cut from a different cloth. It's so pure, it's stitched into my fabric with a special type of needle. A little with needle would definitely set this party. That's how I go, right? But it's not so cracked that I need to be on an airplane singing it. See, now we got a problem where you got to look out the window to worry about a storm and then look up and down the halls to make sure Bobby Storm ain't singing on your flight. But let me get back to my poem. What I say, where I left off, party off, right? Well, my left wrist is the right wrist to write this, but I don't write since I type these theses. So why would you try to typecast an outcast when the South got something to say? And yeah, that was a Source Awards reference because I'm a grown ass man or a big boy, and I may or may not be carrying a bit. Boy, I've been active this year. It's like over 10 features. Went overseas, hosted a couple shows, had an awards nomination. Look, I'm not saying I'm that nigga or the man around here, but I'm at least a big boy. And I know y'all was expecting 3 stacks, but peep how he stacks those multiple entendre. And it's Tarjay how my poetry is cracked, addictive, charming, and soothing like a flute album from Andre 3000. I mean, addictive, charming, and soothing like Tabitha Brown, serving the black and brown community, art flying off the shelves at Scotch Porter and Bevel levels, but it's just like pure white, because how else would I know about those raisins in a potato salad if I wasn't integrated into their community? I'm saying the white reach wider than a black nose. I'm saying he, she, and they knows. I'm saying you was able to catch that lyrical breath with that breath, and it's a waiting to exhale reference if I chose to get into those waters, but I don't need to sink to that level to be lit and fire. And isn't that exactly what the Oscars deserve for having the nerve to snub? Hold up. I said waiting to exhale, then reference Whitney Houston, then Angela Bassett and her Oscar snub. I'm really talking about everything, everywhere, all at once. Now, what's understood don't need to be explained, but let me explain. See, I was born in California, an 80s baby. So even though I might not look nor sound like it, there is a precedent, and that's crazy because I just turned 40, so I want to shift to 4D because I'm multidimensional and need to stop attracting the simple that really only want to get into the mental 4D. And what's that 4th dimension? Right, time. Wasted because she got wasted, got addicted to the addiction, went from tipsy to C to tip, and clearly she got it backwards because how is it that words lead to back shots? And I mean, the sex is cool and all, but I'm meaning, does our meeting and our meeting have any meaning? Oh, see, that's how, ooh, this dick turned into, oh, this dick. And the whole time ain't shit changed about me. See, I'm not saying this happens all the time. I just can't say that it never did, but it's whatever. We got a bunch of poets out here. I'll let somebody else handle in tipsy backwards. So anyway, why spit crack? It's 40th precedent. What that mean? It's Reaganomics, and the O's that serve as my ends is not oregano mix. See, in its purest form, I'm humbled that y'all keep coming back for more of my lines, and that's why I try to serve the highest quality. Poetic Frank Lucas, my name is my name, and it's waiting to exhale again every time the crowd gave me attention, listen, and I blew magic. And it's references like these flying all night. So if it seemed like a lot for you, just imagine all the terror it causes in the terrain in which it rains. Say, I already referenced Lucas, but if I can be Franklin, this ain't Southern California. And they say over there it doesn't rain in Southern California, but up here, the snowfall. Yeah.